I was born on the 4th of July. That might explain a lot about me.
According to the program, she's up next.
You guys spent weeks thinking about this. Which president did she decide on? Lincoln?
No, actually.
Look, there she is.
My dad loved history and culture. My mom, as he would say, was as American as apple pie.
Friends and fellow citizens, the period for a new election of a citizen to administer the executive government of the United States being not far distant, and the time actually arrived when your thoughts must be employed in designating the person who is to be clothed with that important trust. It appears to me proper, especially as it may conduce to a more distinct expression of the public voice, that I should now apprise you of the resolution I have formed, to decline being considered among the number of those out of whom a choice is to be made. I beg you at the same time to do me the justice to be assured.
She chose George Washington and his 1796 farewell address.
She's definitely your daughter.
Washington, the man who could be king, set the precedent of stepping down after only 2 terms as president. In his humility, he returned among the people to allow the people to choose their own leader. Our history, though short, is abundant in these figures who modeled our national character and defined our traditions. All great nations, like all great people, have an imperfect track record, but their greatness isn't because of these mistakes, but in spite of them. My name is Carly Sasha Vanders, and I want to show you the America that I know and love.
My name is Dan Kanzuki. I moved here not only to help my uncle run his restaurant, but also to study abroad. I've been here for about a week, but I'm still getting used to a morning routine.
Good morning! Breakfast is ready!
My uncle is a very good cook. Each morning he makes a typical American breakfast. Today it's eggs, sunny side up, and bacon along with a glass of orange juice. Fortunately, he lives very close to the school, so I can walk there in less than 10 minutes. Like in Japan, there are both public and private schools. Catholic schools are often called parochial schools to further distinguish them from private institutions. While a lot of these schools are separated by gender, St. Jerome's is co-ed. It accepts students from kindergarten through high school, divided across 2 campuses. Most people learn about American public education thanks to movies and television. I'm glad to have the opportunity to see student life from this perspective. Oscar is a relatively small town, so tuition is surprisingly affordable.
It must feel weird, huh?
Huh?
You're so used to seeing Uebaki in there, but it's just not something we do here. You'll get used to it, though.
Yeah, I'm still adjusting to life in general. I'm surprised that you know uabaki. It isn't very common among English speakers.
Oh, about that. One time I tried to order Uebaki at a sushi restaurant, and the waiters looked at me funny.
I'm guessing she meant unagi maki.
Oh, you should get a padlock for your locker.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, some American schools have built-in locks. Other schools like ours allow students to purchase their own padlocks.
But if my locker's too secure, how will I get notes from secret admirers?
American girls are super aggressive. They just break into your locker. Just kidding. 15 minutes till classes start! I gotta get ready!
Huh? I never got her name. Good morning, Mr. Kanzuki. Oh, good morning, Father Blatty. Oh, relax. Some students say that I'm intimidating, but don't take them seriously. Of course not, sir. By the way, have I told you about the school ghost? Oh, just kidding. I'll never tell you about the ghost. But I will urge that you sign up for an extracurricular activity. It would be good for your transcript. And your soul. Huh? I recommend the cultural committee. You can learn a lot about history and traditions.
Halloween. As early Christians commemorated their saints on the liturgical calendar, the decision was made to devote one day to celebrate. Pope Gregory III consecrated a chapel to All Saints in St. Peter's Basilica on November 1st, 731 AD. Another word for saint is hallowed. The night before the Feast of All Saints is the Eve, so that's where the name Halloween comes from and why it's on October 31st. An early European tradition was to carry a man of the lantern at night, or jack-o'-lantern. The Irish and British used the North American pumpkin instead of turnips when they brought this custom over. People would go door to door in costume asking for cakes while singing songs and praying for the dead. If nothing was given in return for hymns and prayers, a prank might be done in retaliation. Trick or treat!